I think that stat really bears repeating one more time, that every 11 seconds, a child across the globe dies of hunger. We've seen now in the United States the government shut down for over 20 days. Is the government shutdown at all impacting this issue or finding a solution?
I think the government shutdown is impacting all parts of the country and the world. I will say that life-saving aid in the State Department and the government is exempted from shutdown work. So, we are continuing to see discussions and efforts to make sure that life-saving products get to children. But as I would say, at any moment in time, more needs to be done. And we don't know what's going to happen with the shutdown. We don't know what's going to happen with the political gridlock in this country. But regardless of what happens there, we hope that both parties can come together and say, this is an issue that we can find common ground on. This is an issue the American people can find common ground on, and that we can come together and actually create that world where children will no longer die of starvation.
You said this earlier in the conversation, but in the past, there has been real bipartisan support when it came to the United States' role and playing a large role in combating childhood hunger. Are you still seeing that now? Because as you mentioned, we are seeing political gridlock. We are seeing politics dividing this country really like never before. But are you seeing politicians find common ground when it comes to this issue?
I think we are seeing, and it's difficult, I think, in this political climate, but certainly in places that are out of the public, we are seeing Republicans and Democratic elected members of Congress come and show common ground on this. They might be using different frameworks. Someone might be motivated by their faith. Someone might be motivated by what they view as a humanitarian principle. Some are motivated what is good for the people of their district because it's creating jobs. Some are motivated because of their concerns about the role of China exerting its influence through humanitarian assistance. But when we get behind those closed doors, we are seeing that common ground. One thing that the Eleanor Crook Foundation does is help to support organizations that are leading congressional learning trips. And so we are seeing in those learning trips members seeing the devastation of children dying of hunger and being deeply moved by that and saying we have to resolve our partisan divides, at least in this area, if we can't broach them everywhere else. And so we're hoping to see that come to fruition and to see more support of this work to end child malnutrition.